A boy that is 4 feet tall stands 20 feet from a streetlight. His shadow from the streetlight is 5 feet long. What is the height of the streetlight? Let's draw ourselves a picture. This line will represent the height of the boy. This line will represent the streetlight. The streetlight casts a shadow because it cannot extend past where the boy is. The shadow is from here to here, and I'm also going to continue with that line. So the boy is 4 feet tall. He is standing 20 feet from the streetlight. His shadow is 5 feet long, and we would like to know how tall the streetlight is. If we take a good look at this picture, we see that we actually have two similar triangles. We've got a small triangle right here and a larger triangle right here. The red and green triangles are similar. Similar, in this case, is a mathematical word. Similar triangles, and we know that they are similar because they have equal angles. Both of these triangles share this angle here. Both of the triangles are right triangles. And that means that this angle must also be equal to this one. So these are similar triangles, which means that their sides are proportional. We will use this idea to set up a proportion. First of all, we've got their heights. That will be the first fraction in our proportion. Then we will have the long legs of each triangle. So let's look at the boy first. The boy, in other words the red triangle, has a height of 4 feet. And the long leg on that triangle is 5 feet long. Now look at the bigger green triangle. The height of that triangle is h, and its long leg is actually 20 plus 5, 25 feet. So we have the proportion set up. We have both of the heights on the left, both of the long legs on the right. Let's go ahead and solve this problem by multiplying. 4 times 25 is equal to 5h. Dividing by 5 on both sides, we end up with 20. That stands for the height of the street light, so that will be 20 feet. Okay, let's do another problem that is like that one. Here we have a child that casts a 6-foot shadow from a street light that is 12 feet tall. If she is standing 24 feet from the light, how tall is she? Now this time we do not know the height of the child. But let's still draw ourselves a picture. This line will represent the height of the child, and this line will represent the street light. The street light is shining and casts a shadow over here, and again I'm just going to continue. The child casts a 6-foot shadow, so that's from there to there. The street lamp is 12 feet tall. She is standing 24 feet from the light. How tall is she? Once again, we do have two similar triangles. We have a small triangle, which I have as red here, and we have a larger triangle, which will be green. These triangles are similar because the angles are equal. They are both right triangles. They both share this angle, and so therefore this angle must also be equal to this angle. So because we have two similar triangles, we know that their sides are proportional. We will set up a proportion by having heights on the left and long legs on the right. Doesn't matter what's right and what's left, but I want to be consistent, so that's why I wrote the words up there. Okay, dealing with the child first, the child's height is h, and the long leg of the child's triangle is 6 feet. That's that shadow. Then let's deal with the big triangle. The height of the big triangle is 12, and the long leg of the big triangle is actually from here to here, and that turns out to be 30 feet. So we have our proportion set up. At this point, what we need to do is solve it. So we will have 30h equals 12 times 6. That gives us 30h equals 72. We will divide by 30 on both sides and end up with 2.4, and that is the height of the child, so she is 2.4 feet tall.